Hi everybody, I'm Stitch Kitten, and if you guys were tuned in last week, you can already, you guys already know that I've been having a time, so I'm sure you'll have to excuse my hair being a bit of a mess. It has not gotten less bizarre over here. I, yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm really glad that I have other people with the same information that I have because it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, when it rains, it pours. I don't know. Everybody's having a time. But today, because everybody's having a time, we're gonna draw some action poses, some people beating crap up because that is feeling like an appropriate way to take my insights and put them, in a positive external force, uh, as opposed to just being mad. Because I would obviously like to just be mad, but it's not productive or whatever, unfortunately. So instead, that is why the stream was called Shadowboxing on Paper today, because we're gonna be shadowboxing on paper. We're gonna draw some people beating crap up. They are. They're doing so good. Obviously, cats really don't like change, so they can tell something is up and all the furniture is getting moved around and they really don't like that. But the little kittens are doing real good. They are healthy. I still need to buy them medicine since apparently that's suddenly my job now. Yeah, yeah. They're so good. They're so good. Yeah, the other side of that is me, so I'm also stressed out and doing my best, but it's crazy. It's crazy out here, guys. We're gonna draw some people helping us beat crap up, cause yeah, we need some. We're all needing some help and support and shit today. This week, this month, this year. Excuse me. I I'm not even kidding. I swallowed some coffee grounds weird like yesterday afternoon, and I have had some crap stuck in my throat since then. I don't know how it got so bad. I probably just like freaked something up trying to get it out. Yeah, I am doing my best to keep busy and to keep working, and I've got plenty of new stuff to do. Oh, that's wonderful. Change for everybody. uh, but good luck. And the lurkers are always welcome. We appreciate everybody engaging however they wish. Um, Here, let's see. Mm, all right, what is? I think we should start out with some little I'm gonna start out with some little gesture studies because yeah, I have not done full body drawings in a hot minute, I'm realizing. And I'm sure it's gonna look terrible. So, I'm gonna do some little gesture drawing first. We're gonna set, uh, the class to do, let's see, 60 seconds. Let's do 15. Excuse me, I really do have some crap. I swear, I don't know how I really must have just messed up my throat clearing it. Um and yeah, I just mess up proportions a lot. I'm pretty good at like specific muscle groups and stuff, but yeah. I mean, I'm obviously like busted, broken up, like my heart is in a bunch of pieces and I'm feeling very normal about that. But also, yeah, I mean, my mom's a bit of a slag, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But also, uh, I just, yeah, I just messed it up drinking coffee, I think, really. I really don't know how I managed that bad. Unfortunately, pretty sure I came out of there, so I don't think that one works, but good try. Okay. I'm gonna start these studies and then I'll keep talking, but excuse me. Shoot. Okay. Uh but yeah, no, I mean as far as just like how I'm feeling in general, like I am obviously torn up and I don't know what's going on, but also I'm kind of feeling like behind all of that, like we've been together a really long time. Really, really, really long time. And I like almost a decade. Um it's just crazy to me that there wasn't a conversation of any kind where I got to have a say because it kind of feels like no matter what the problem is, like even if it's something big that I missed and she really does think that we've talked about it before and uh or even if it's like really not a problem and it's not something that she needs to talk to me about in like a real way where I get to make a decision. Like the fact that she isn't even really willing to sit down and tell me what I did wrong for real just makes me feel like I thought that, that should be worth more to her, and it clearly wasn't. And like it's been a whole week at this point, and she's still kind of acting just fine. Like she, yeah, I think so. I think that is what's happened because I almost feel like if she could do this to me, like maybe I know it's crazy to be feeling like I dodged a bullet after 8 fucking years, but also like if she could have done this to me now and like be fine, who's to say she couldn't have done this to me in, a bunch of years when we were even more stable and been fine? Or like, yeah, I don't know. It's really bizarre. Um and I'm feeling very betrayed and very gaslit about the whole thing. And because of that, I'm not totally sure. Like, she would have to come to me with like some absurdly valid reason that I have not thought of yet, for it to be okay at this point. Um, like I am totally willing to hear her out, and I was totally willing even to acquiesce on something if she wanted to tell me what was wrong, but she just didn't. And I tried to talk to her about it, and she just kept being mean and angry, and like it was so baseless that, I mean, you guys have heard this from me before. I'm really good at making my default just like expecting things to be my fault. Even even me, like I couldn't find anything for my insecurity to like latch on to because it was so baseless, the things that she was saying to me as like reasoning. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. That's the thing, is I really have no idea. And while I don't think that she has been unfaithful to me in any like legitimate physical way, um, I don't know that she hasn't been cheating on me like emotionally on the internet or something like that, because that would be really hard to notice or tell without her telling me, right? And the only people that I know of that would be an issue with, have honestly been really supportive to me in the wake of all of this. So I really can't imagine that being the case. And if it is something where it like happened over time, like we talk about everything. We live together, we we play video games, we hang out, like we do so much together that it would be really crazy for her. Like she would have tried to purposefully hide it from me really well, and and would have done that because I didn't know what was happening. Excuse me, I have to pause uh my thing and turn the page. So if you don't want to watch me turn the page, don't look. I'm gonna turn the page, and if it's gonna make you motion sick or whatever, I'll tell you when I am back on the notebook. All right. Yeah. No. I mean, I actually told my therapist because I was confused, and I figured, it's her job to listen to me, might as well talk about it. And yeah, even my therapist seemed very confused. Nobody I have told seems to have any better idea than me. I I know it sounds like I must be leaving something out, and I know that because it feels like I must be leaving something out, but everybody, including me, gives me the same look like, you sure? And Yeah, I guess. I don't know either. I'm giving myself this, I'm doing the eyebrow for myself right now, you know, it's, okay, well, you know what? I don't like talking about myself, and I know that's kind of like my job or whatever now, but also, mm, I'm trained really well to not take up any space, okay? It's just programming. Programming is hard. I swear I know. It's just not on purpose. Um yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. No, I know. I know. Yeah, it's I'm a silly goober, and silly goobers take up space, and uh okay, anyway, moving on. But yeah, no, everybody is very confused, and yeah, it does seem like it has to be something that she just like got upset with over time and hid from me really well, or it's something that happened that was a big deal to her and really didn't seem like a big deal to anybody else, and she's unwilling to talk to me about it. So I can't read brains, and yeah, yeah, I've had to, this is why we're gonna draw shadow boxing today, cause yeah, I have had to keep my inside thoughts inside, you know. Uh Therapy is really good for not being outwardly destructive, but it doesn't mean the instincts all go away instantly. Uh so and a couple of times the intrusive thoughts have won and I've torn up some garbage or something. But yeah, it's fine. Uh but yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling like at this point, yeah, if she doesn't like I have very firmly been the bigger person about this. I have very firmly left the ball in her court. And if she wants to come to me and fix it, I am so, so very willing to let her. And I feel like I have made space for that. But I also can't do the whole thing by myself. Uh, well, thank you. I appreciate you guys always. You guys are always so freaking sweet to me. It's very chill here. Yeah. No, that's how I'm feeling. It's just like I if it if the things that she are saying are baseless enough that even like my little insecure brain can't latch on to something concrete to like be upset with myself about, then there's genuinely no reason for me to be upset with myself over nothing. And if there is something for me to be upset with myself about, she won't tell me what it is. So there's no point. And I mean, like, I love her. That doesn't go away instantly, but also, yeah, this was really, really. like cruel of her. And I, yeah, I don't know how how she would say anything to me at this point that would be worth all of this, you know? Like I'm not saying there for sure isn't something worth all of this. So if she comes to me and she tells me what it is, like maybe we will get to still work stuff out, but it's been a week. She's still acting like nothing even happened, basically. Uh, Other than to talk to me about like just working through things that are different about living together now, like bills or my stuff in the living room or whatever else, you know. Um, it just it's it's bizarre. And if she tells me how it's worth all of this, maybe. But I can't see how she could tell me that it was worth all of this at this point. Is kind of my thing. Like I'm keeping an open mind and an open heart and all of that, but also like yeah, this was really terrible. This has been really terrible. It's going to keep being really terrible because I have to figure out some way to live without, hopefully, without losing my health insurance, which is really terrible here in the States. And like feeding all my cats. It's just kind of crazy and nutso. I'm really sad that she can do all of that. Yeah. No, that's where I'm at. Um, there's yeah, I mean, I was so ready for everybody to know exactly how I was being the butthole. 'Cause like I have some spectrum disorder. Um, yeah. No, that's my feelings too. I don't know how I would trust her after this again because like we already had some trust things and it wasn't like major, but also I don't know how it would come back from this. Ayo, doing better, but still not wonderful, but as always we doing our best. We're doing some gesture studies and then I'm gonna draw some people beating crap up so that we have some spiritual defenders this week because sounds like not just me needs that. uh but yeah, I'm kind of with you. It just seems like there would have to like there would have to be some big major something for this to be okay because I do feel like I have taken the high road here. I feel like I have been working out our issues like really well. We've been fighting a lot less, I thought, because we were doing better. And yeah, uh, it would have to be. Here, I'm gonna move the sketchbook again, so don't look if you don't want. Okay. Um, we can look again, but also, yeah, no, it seems like for me to trust her again, yeah, there would have to be some really insane explanation, like something that I could not have foreseen coming because it was just a crazy thing that happened and like she just didn't tell me and it was like I don't know. I really don't know. It would have to be something insane at this point for me to like hear her out in a way that would reasonably suggest us getting back together. And that's just really sad because I care about her a lot and I still care about her a lot, but I also therapy's crazy and I kind of care about me now or whatever. And like, you know, that just feels like that would not be cool for me to put myself back in that situation without a really good explanation. I mean, I I would think maybe, except like no, actually nah. No, she's a very confident person and she's had some like anxiety stuff lately for sure, but yeah, nothing like that. She knows that I really appreciate her support and um yeah. Uh it's just like I said, we talk a lot. Like we have very open conversations as far as I know, as far as I knew. And like if she has an issue or if I had an issue, almost certainly the other one would know about it. Um and like the day right before that, we all went out and had a really good time. Like me and her and our roommate. Uh, because it was Independence Day here, and we all went out and had a good time, watched the fireworks, and like came home, talked about how it was a good time, and like that was the day before, or the day before that, we all went and we're talking about like logistics on going to the grocery store because we have kind of been doing communal living stuff between the three of us for a hot minute, and uh, it just, is a thing we do every once in a while, who's going to the store, like what needs to get got. Uh, and yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. It was very abrupt. I, it's just very bizarre. I don't understand how this could happen in a way where her behavior is acceptable in any way. Like, and I mean, she has kind of been acting like, you know, uh, just like nothing has happened. And, it's just, yeah, the fact that she's acting like nothing has happened is the thing that's really getting to me. You good, all fair. Wave, cause no audio. Uh, and I'm gonna turn the page because we'll start doing our shadow boxing. Maybe we can have a return guest from last week and we'll punch a ghost or something. Yeah. No, I'm kind of with you. I feel like, it's been so long that we've been together, and it's been like we've been through so much, and like it feels like there has to be something bigger, but I just don't know what it is. And she really seems uninterested in telling me, and she seems uninterested in telling anybody else. And that means that I just don't get to know, but also, yeah, that is terrifying. I mean, I, like I said, I'm so glad that I have other people around me that know the same information that I do, because otherwise, I am very sure that I am not confident enough in myself that I would be sure that I had done the right thing. Like, I am, as you guys know, on a couple of different spectrums, and social cues and stuff, not always my strong suit. And yeah, yeah, I feel like wanting a reason from her is valid, you know? Like, I feel like that is an understandable thing to want, um, especially after 8 years of being together and living together most of that time. Uh, like, we lived together in college, we lived together when we moved back from college. This is like our sixth place together or something. Uh, if you want to count the dorms, like, it's crazy the amount of stuff we've been through for it to just be gone now because she said so and for her to be fine. So, yeah, um if I didn't have people around me being as confused as I was, like I was really sure people were gonna tell me exactly how I was the butthole. Like I was so sure. Um, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't even know why Automod held that one, but that's fine. Um, yeah. No, like if she was like I was really prepared for people to tell me why I was the butthole because I was pretty sure like I'm a little autistic. I got a touch of the tism. I was like, surely there's some big social cue I just haven't been picking up on. Surely there's a big freaking like something. Um yeah, yeah. And and maybe that was it too, but like it just seemed like, you know, like a couple of months ago we were fighting a lot. Like a few months ago, if she had broken up with me, it would have made sense. If somebody had told me all the social cues that I had been missing about how she just wasn't interested in me anymore, like that would have made sense. I would have gotten that. Like if she had told me something, anything that like I could go, that's real and a reason, I would be less confused. But also, like, I have felt like we are very close. We talk all the time. Like, we live together. I support her. She has just been through her big transition, and I feel like I have been very supportive of that. And she has been telling me she appreciates all of my support, and outwardly has been very happy with me as far as I can tell. And yeah, so it's just yeah, I think it has to be something like that. I think it has to be something like that, and she just didn't tell me. And like she's just been sitting on it until she was gonna be okay so that she didn't have to do it at the same time as me, cuz she is not interested in taking care of me anymore in any way. Yeah, kind of a butthole type of move. I agree. Big agree. Kind of an ass shit freaking meanie butthole move. And uh I yeah, I don't know how she could make up for it at this point, even if she wanted to fix it. And she doesn't seem to. So uh it's all sorts of nonsense. And now we're gonna punch stuff, but on paper. And we'll look up some references. I need to do my nails, guys. I keep saying that, but there's so much stuff to do. Yeah, it's yeah, I mean, and even if it's not that, it feels like no matter what it actually is, like there's no way that this isn't just an attempt to manipulate the crap out of me and just gaslight me into being as okay with it as she is. And I'm not. Like she can be okay by herself and that's fine, I guess. It has to be fine cuz that's how it is, but also yeah, it is pretty awful, pretty shitty, and I don't think after having sat here and reflecting on it for a week, I don't think I want to fix stuff with her if she can do this. Because that is awful and shitty, and I don't think of her normally as an awful or shitty or a cruel person, but this is all of those things. And I don't, yeah, I don't need to, yeah, I don't think, like, I was so ready to talk and fix things and like I left the ball like so thoroughly in her court. I gave her so many opportunities to come to me and tell me what was wrong. Um and all she did was just like baseless attack me. Uh and if she had come to me like a couple days later and been like, "Okay, I was upset. Here's what is actually happening." Like maybe that would have been okay, but it's been a week. Like, I can't imagine what she could be sitting on still that would be worth talking about. So, uh, yeah, I think that's it for us, guys, unfortunately. But, yeah, all good things or something like that. And we're doing our best to figure out what I do in the after. Yeah. That's usually what we do. We're just like, you know, we're usually pretty good about communicating. Like we usually, even if one of us doesn't catch that we hurt the other one, like usually we're pretty good about being like, hey, that sucked a little bit, or like noticing that the other person is upset, even if we don't know what we did, and just being like, hey, did I do something? Like, it doesn't have to be a deal. Can you just tell me so I don't do it again, you know? Uh, yeah, because I don't read minds. She doesn't read minds. Nobody reads minds. And if you do read minds, hit me up. I need a good marketing strategist. But yeah, no, it's just it's crazy. It's crazy and silly and stupid, and yeah. No matter what it is, it seems like at this point I have given her too much time for her to come back and fix it. And she has had too many opportunities, and I am not going to be the bigger person all by myself forever. And yeah, I think I am getting to the point where I am accepting just being done, unfortunately, even though I care about her a good deal. And do really wish she had come to me a few days ago and been like, hey, this is actually why I'm mad. You want to do something? Like, but it's just, yeah. No, and then on top, I don't know if I told you guys this part, but when she broke up with me, she came home and she broke up with me after she had been at work and then left the house again. So she very purposefully gave me no opportunity to talk to her about it. Um, like at all. And then came back to the house the next day and acted like nothing happened or was wrong. So creating then a situation where if I am upset and being, angry in her direction, that I am being the instigator. Like to just to ensure that there wasn't comfortable space for me to talk to her about it. Yeah. Yeah, she is ignoring that my feelings are hurt, and you are totally right. And she's ignoring that she's created a really untenable situation for me to figure out, and she's ignoring lots of stuff about the situation, including that she claims that we are still friends and that her and my roommate are still friends. But my roommate is allowed to stay and keep paying her rent and I'm not. So, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Virtual hugs for everybody. Appreciate you guys all. Um, and speaking of kicking butt, let's start drawing some kicking butt because I'm just sitting here and talking. So here's the thing. Uh, Technically, neither of us are, so it's not like she can kick me out, like for real. Um, but also the person who owns our house, who we pay rent to unofficially, like not with a paper lease, is her family member, and so it would be very difficult for me to stay and fight her on that. Um, and yeah, yeah. So, I mean, thankfully, she has uh offered me quite a bit of time to figure out a new place to stay, and with the way that she's acting now, I kind of doubt if it got to that time and I didn't have a place to go for real, that she would start a whole other thing with me about it. But I don't know because the way that she's acting now is really bizarre. So, um, yeah, that's kind of my thought. Like she's she can act friendly towards me, but she's certainly not acting like my friend. Um, and uh, yeah, I can't. Yeah, I mean, I could potentially just sit here, keep paying her family person rent, and not leave. And I don't think that I legitimately don't think that she would do anything about that in the long run except be mad. But I also kind of feel like her behavior is bizarre and I'm no longer sure of what she can do. And so that, yeah. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I said. It feels like gaslighting. I feel very gaslit, and I, yeah, I did tell her that if if she doesn't, that I am willing to handle it with her, but if she doesn't want to tell me what's wrong or whatever, then that's it, I guess. I don't remember exactly what my words were because it was in person and I was a little bit upset, but I did say something along those lines. Um, and she did offer to talk to me about it, but again, when she talked to me about it, all I got were very baseless accusations and insults to my personal character, and yeah, yeah, so I don't, so I'm gonna be civil because this is her home, and I would like to live here because living is expensive, and she gets a really good deal on her rent. Like an absurd deal, like a crazy absurd deal. Like, I do not think that literally anywhere in all of town would let me pay this for rent, kind of absurd. And then we also get to split it. So, I mean, it's crazy for me to have to find somewhere else to live, just money wise. And so I'm gonna continue to be civil with her, and if she wants to act like nothing happened, like I'm not gonna do that, but I will not, kick the bull or anything. I'm not gonna. Yeah. No, I think I if she yeah, I don't think I'm taking it if she tries at this point. I think if she tries and she has a really freaking good reason that nobody thought of and like nobody could have seen coming, like just some crazy nonsense happened and she needed like an absurd amount of time to process it for some reason or another, like in that absurd scenario, maybe I would consider working it out. But also, yeah, that is all sorts of maybes for a maybe, and I'm thinking that ain't happening. I'm thinking if she does come back and tell me it's gonna be something like, I just had a really bad day and it was all too much for me or something, like it's gotta be some petty nonsense at this point. I can't, yeah, no. Um, and like I said, we've had some problems this direction for trust issues before, um, where she just doesn't always tell me things. And I think that has to be what's happened now is she just didn't tell me something and it got really bad and she just didn't tell me that either. And that sucks, but also, yeah, it I can't I can't be in a relationship with somebody who just doesn't tell me things. Especially because we have the kind of communication that we have. Like, we have what I felt was like absurdly open communication. Like, we talked about everything. There was barely, like, the things that I didn't know about her were like which anime she was reading or which manga she was reading or anime she was watching because she just like binges those, or like what snacks she got at the gas station that day because she hadn't told me about it. Like it's crazy that uh uh trust issues, just like she just like I'm a little bit insecure. So it's already a little bit hard for me to trust people implicitly. And we have built up a lot of trust over time, but there have been times when she kept things from me that I felt were more important than she felt that they were. And I felt she needed to tell me, and she didn't, right? Um, yeah, not not getting into details. There were just some times where I felt she should have told me things that she didn't tell me. Um, and like I mean, we've kind of worked through that, but also this is a big one that she should have told me. And like it just doesn't seem like there's a way to come back from it appropriately at this point. And that's really sad. But I also, yeah, I need to be nice to me. And therapy is really cool and all that, and I kind of care about me and like shrug. It wouldn't be nice to me if I let her put me back in that situation after all of this. So, I don't think that I can, unfortunately, as much as I care about her. And that's really sad, but also I'm getting into kind of an acceptance space with it, I think. So, a little little bit of both. A little bit of both, honestly. Because like I said, it was a couple of things, and with one of them, it was like, yeah, no, you're right. I should have told you that. And then with the other one, that was kind of a like, because we've been together a really long time, and I mean, people do just have problems when they're together as long as me and her have been. But I also just like, we worked on them. Um, but yeah, the other one was kind of more like, well, do you really need to know like everything? Like, can't I just like not tell you this? Like, do you really? Um, and that one was a little bit weird, but also like we got through that one too, and that one was like she just used to do this weird thing where she wouldn't let me use her phone for like really basic stuff. And for me, that seemed like a red flag. Like she didn't want me to see what was in there. Um, and for her, it was just like she has, her phone, which is her very, you know, like she does a lot of stuff on her phone. She reads a lot of like comics and things on her phone. She has a lot of games. She just feels like her phone is a very private space, and it was uncomfortable for her to have me just like looking stuff up on the internet. It wasn't like it wasn't like the big red flag thing that I thought it was, but it was just like a thing for her. And then, we got over it, and she stopped thinking I was gonna like go through all of her photos just because I searched on the internet. And like, you know, and I mean, not that there would have been anything in there, because pretty much everything on her phone I could see elsewhere anyway. Like, it's all stuff on her computer, just on her phone. Um, and she doesn't have any problem letting me on her computer. It's just about it being a private device. It's just a mental thing. But yeah. Yeah, well, it's not an issue, or it wasn't an issue, uh, after we talked about it a little bit. Cause yeah, it's just intimate, and I don't typically use her phone for lots of things, but just like, it would be like we're driving and she needs directions and her phone is on the dash, and I would try to use her phone for directions instead of my phone, and that would be a problem. So like stuff like that became not a problem after we talked about it. But also, yeah, it's and I get that. Like like it would be like if I had like my bullet journal around all the time and somebody wanted to use it to write math in. Like, that's perfectly valid use for my bullet journal, but also I just don't want to let people do it because it's kind of like it's my bullet journal. It's kind of like mine. It's my little thing. Um, yeah. And I mean, like, I don't need to be reading other people's chats or anything either, because other people have private information maybe that they're telling my girlfriend that I don't need to know. That has nothing to do with her being secretive towards me. That's just like other people's privacy. And that's fair too. And like, so that was like, it was a thing. It seemed like a red flag, but then it was fine, and we just talked about it and it was fine. And then the other one was something that she agreed that she shouldn't have kept from me, and it didn't end up being a thing that affected us long term. And so it again was something that we ended up just working through. And yeah, uh sorry, I'm playing with my little fidget instead of drawing while I talk to you guys because I'm being anxious. But Look at this cute little fidget I made on my printer, guys. It's a karambit with a little place for your keys, and then it has like, yeah, yeah, something like that. Oh, it's crazy though. It's been it's been very bizarre. Yeah, it spins really well too. I wasn't expecting it to spin so well. I mean, I'm brown in a border state, so you know, I maybe don't want to take it outside anyway. But it's fun to play with in my house. It's also bright green, so I don't think anybody's gonna get me for that. But yeah, if it was metallic or something, I maybe wouldn't want to take it outside. And yeah, thanks. I also think it's pretty cool. Yeah, technically here in the States, I count as being brown, I think. Usually. It depends on which state I'm in, but here in Arizona, I usually count. If I go to California, sometimes people are darker. Yeah, it does. It has the point four. Um, and I think mine came with the stainless steel one because I got the combo. Um, but don't quote me on that. You'd have to look it up. Yeah. I just mean because people in California get more sun, but that too, probably. It's crazy that people in California get more. I guess it's just because people are younger, but like, there's lots of old people out here that never go out in the Arizona sun. Yeah, I feel like California is a really good microcosm of like the whole of the US. Like, it's a really good, like, scaled down version of all of our segments. Like, we've got some really conservative places in California, we've got some really liberal places in California. There's like forest and trees and mountains and the beach. Yeah, I feel like California is just very diverse in general. It's hard to say California is like one thing. Okay, well, I said here. Also, aren't you in England? Do you guys even have the sun over there? I thought you guys just had clouds. See, I can make topical jokes about other places. I know things. You don't want to know. Anyway, let's drop punching stuff. I keep saying I'm gonna do that and then I don't actually start. Oh, it's what, 4 degrees? I mean, if you guys want to prompt me, you can, but I was gonna just draw like a Street Fighter type chick kind of stanced up for the first one. Because I looked up Street Fighter poses that seemed really appropriate for beating stuff up. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. 2 degrees is what? 2 degrees? Flat zero? We could maybe give them a tail or something. Or maybe we'll make her a dragon. What if dragon? Where's my eraser? I'm gonna have to scoot her over, I think. Oh, that is warm. I I don't know if I know enough Celsius to tell you what it is in my house off the top of my head, but I can do conversions on my computer like the learning ape that I am. Oh yeah, that's how hot it was in my house yesterday. Like my whole house. I had my AC, my HVAC system turned to 23 23 Celsius and it was still that warm in my house. So imagine how warm it was outside. That's real. It's hot. Yeah, yeah. So your body temperature in Fahrenheit is a little bit less than 100. So 100 is about where fever feelings start becoming problematic for the human body. Um, so yeah, it's based on the human body. Um, and personally, I with lots of metric versus imperial stuff, I do like metric, but for this one in particular, I kind of agree. I think it's just whatever whatever people want. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's some other secret logical reason for other empirical stuff too, but I don't know what it is. I just know that one. Um, but yeah, if you yeah, so in Fahrenheit, your body is supposed to be like 98.6. Um, so then if you get 2 Fahrenheit above that, that would be a typical fever that would be bad for your brain and you're supposed to go to the hospital basically, or contact your doctor if it lasts for a while, stuff like that. But also i can't imagine uh I can't imagine you guys don't also know how high in Celsius your temp is supposed to be before you go to the doctor. It's just a it's just a learned thing. It's like saying words differently. Yeah, I don't know what it is in here right now, but I usually keep my my thermostat around like 25-ish, and I do not know. I do not think my thermostat reads that in the afternoon anymore, ever. Even like the air is on right now, and I bet the thermostat says above that by quite a bit. Sorry, I'm trying to decide how I want the tail to be in here, so I'm having problems. I think I'm gonna do like if I have one arm come up like this. Eh. Sorry, I'm having. Oh, who knew? Who knew, guys? The thing my art block needed to kickstart itself back up after years of sitting with you guys was for my girlfriend to wreck my brain. Ex-girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend. I gotta stop saying. Ah. I know. 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 I know it's so hard, and I'm trying. Uh, I am not the greatest at it, though. Oh, I figured it out. Okay. Nope. Not Canadian, just insecure, unfortunately, for all of us. Alright, and then we'll have tail coming around like that. Yeah. That's very Street Fightery. Like she's about to twist out that way. So her knee is coming towards us. Yeah, that's a really good thing to talk to your doc about, I'm sure. Um, some people I know do have like, not like backslides, but like some people will have other complications from ADHD medications. Um, yeah, so if you're having problems with them, you should definitely talk to whoever gave them to you. I'm sure they'll help you out. Um, like I take a couple of pills with my ADHD meds, and one of them is a thing that helps with my mood. So maybe you just need a little extra help. Have you tried turning it off and on again? I'm a scientist. And then, like, she's about to smack it. Whatever it's. I'm at the bus. Probably if the woman is collapsed, you should leave her alone. Just saying. Are we supposed to be drawing a Venom Squirrel Girl next? I hope not. That sounds off-putting. But I will look it up. I see. Okay, that's less off-putting than I thought it was gonna be. I could also just draw a squirrel girl. Here, hold up. We gotta finish drawing this country dragon lady. Also, if you guys are wondering why my pencil is suddenly blue, I I think you guys heard me say last week that I lost my pencil, so this is actually um two different pieces of spare pencils. Uh oh, sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Um Someone I think is vacuuming. I can close my office if it's coming through, but it doesn't look like it is, so isn't that crazy that people can be vacuuming in my house and my mic is so good it's not even gonna pick it up? I think that's crazy. I love this mic so much. I wish I had a better cord for it. That's pretty good. Pretty good meme. Favorite dragon for some little ears. Scales to these horns. That's kind of cute. See, I I think stuff like that is fun. I really like when games have good communities like that instead of just everybody being an angry butthole. Like I think I've told you guys I've played some League of Legends and yeah, people are just angry buttholes in that. It's definitely gotten better. Um but like yeah, people are still angry buttholes. Also cute. We love that for you. New friends are epic. Yeah, that's okay. I do know it is certainly not everybody's cup of tea, and there it is, and you know, like if you are the person that gets mad at games, like it's probably not for you, honestly. Like, and if you know that about yourself and you choose not to play, like go off. Not even a little bit gonna judge anybody for that. Uh, but yes, yes, it is. It is the game from the Arcane series. I really like Arcane too. Um, but yeah, there are definitely lots of people that just get mad in that game, and it's like, why? If it makes you this mad, just like don't don't play. It's a game. You don't have to. Nobody's forcing you. But then people are like, I have to win. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. It's like I I don't know. Maybe I'm just like not competitive enough or something. Cause like I really like just playing games. I don't know. I enjoy games for the games aspect of the game, and I don't feel like I mean like there are certainly games where winning makes you feel good, right? And there are certainly games where I would like to win. But also I don't feel like I have games where if I lose, I'm gonna like get mad and quit and not want to play anymore. Yeah, same. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just like not a grind set Sigma or nothing, but I just chill. Yeah. And I mean, I even play like the ranked versions of games sometimes, but I just really like being evaluated. It's not about like it's still not about needing to win. I just want to know how good I'm doing, right? Like I just want to know like where I fall on the list of people that are playing the game. I don't necessarily need like I don't need a specific outcome. I just want to know. And yeah, and then people will be like, "Oh my god, you stink. I hate everybody who plays like this." And it's like, dude, we're in the same elo. We are in the same game because the game thinks you are just as good as me, dude. I don't I don't know what you want. I'm playing my best. Like, shrug. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I get that. Yesterday, we had somebody like really hard sandbag one of my games that I was playing when I was playing a ranked one, and I did get off the game after that. Not because I was like big angry rage mad, but I was a little tilted. I was like, I don't really want to play anymore. Right this second. Uh, yeah, it's so sad. It's just I don't get it. If you're gonna be that mad, just don't play the game. Just don't play. It's not that big a deal. And on that note, I think I'm just about done with this Dragon Girl punching stuff. And I think I'm gonna have to take a break and go use the toilet. So I'm gonna let you guys stare at the Dragon Girl for a little bit. And I'm gonna get up and stretch, use the toilet, and probably get some more water. And thank you guys for being so chill as always. I appreciate the hell out of all of you. Really, really, I can't tell you how much it has meant to me for you guys to just be here being cool. And like I said, I'm having some art block, so the fact that I'm still here drawing some goofy little dragon girl, come back, draw squirrel girl, we're gonna draw some other girls. We'll be here, be cool. Uh we'll be around. Uh anyway, yeah. I will be back. Thank you guys so much. Didn't lose the mic while I was. Okay, cool. Oh, did mess up. I wonder if there was a cat on my desk. My camera is a little bit freaked. Hold on. How many things can go wrong all at once, guys? Hold on, sorry. Okay. Nothing exploding anymore. I think, yeah. Uh, Thanks. Uh, my headset's beeping at me like it's gonna die. Great. Ah, technology. We love technology. No, because then the stream would have gone away. Um, but I was getting there. Oh, okay. I didn't know you guys were in computer swapping vicinity, but now I know. Thanks. Also, I'm thinking it'll be fun if well, that's silly. You're right. That was very silly. Um, and speaking of silly, I thought, you know how kangaroos do the thing where they go up on their tail and do like a big old double kick? I think it'd be fun if we do that, but with the squirrel girl. Um, so that's what we're doing next. 'Cause I swear I was thinking about you guys while I was gone. I promise. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like if we have like a tail, you know, kind of all curled up, then don't start being butts. I was just talking about how great you guys are. Well, I'm already being very publicly gay and trans in the US of A, so arguably I'm already being a little bit illegal. Don't. I don't want to know how true. I don't know how. I don't want to know how true that is. Just don't. Please and thank you. Okay, we're not doing the jokes again. I'm a little surprised I got away with it the first time. We're gonna pass on that one. But thank you. I appreciate everybody trying to distract me. Mhm. Mhm. Something like that. Speaking of games though, I have been playing uh I'm doing the evil run in Stardew Valley, guys. I don't know if you guys have played Stardew Valley before. I have played a lot of Stardew Valley. It's like one of the few solo games that I have played a lot solo because I'm not usually into solo games. Um, but also, yeah, that one I have played a lot because I just think it's fun. And I have literally never done the evil run, not even one time, because it's so sad. It's so sad. You just like, it's like the become a corporate shill route, and it's so true though. I really like making things a little bit hard on myself, but like for cute reasons, you know? It's like, don't want to work really hard to be a corporate shill that's unappreciated. Why not work even harder to make very little money and work for myself? Uh, who needs perks anyway? But it's actually kind of true though. I do play a lot of games that are like not they're like set up like they're cozy comfort games and they're just not like Stardew or because I mean Stardew is definitely cozy and you can play it like it's cozy, but it's also like a huge game with lots of achievements and accomplishments and stuff that you can get and like yeah, yeah, like I just I just wanna do me. That's all. I think more people should get to do that. Uh and sorry, I still have some garbage stuck in my throat. I swear, you can see me, I'm drinking liquids. You know what it is? I bet, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that's me too. I have all the achievements in Terraria. That's my crowning gaming achievement is I have every single achievement out of like I think there's like 200 and something in Terraria, and yeah, some of those are really a lot of time. So yeah, nah, I think actually what must have happened is that so there is an art YouTuber that I really like watching, and their name is Ren. Their like little handle is drawing with waffles. And if they ever see this, heart, you got me sick through the internet. Not actually, but uh, I watched them draw yesterday, and they were like really congested, and I noticed like halfway through like a 30-minute video or 20 minutes or whatever it was that I was sympathetic clearing my throat because of how sick they sounded. And I think I must have just actually screwed up my throat, like, being a little bit sympathetic for them. And I live in the desert, so uh it's always dry and you can never drink enough liquids. It's crazy. So that certainly doesn't help. But yeah. Also, this is coming out so cute. I don't know if you guys are like just listening to me or if you guys are also like kind of watching the art or whatever. Uh, I know some people have audio and some people have visual and whatever, but like this is coming out so cute. I'm trying to think what I want to do for like costuming because I feel like I kind of phoned it in on the costuming for our dragon girl, so for our dragon lady. This one's actually gonna be like a girl, I think. So, mm, Excuse me. I really I should like get a little clearing my throat button or something. Okay, okay. So, what if we have like cute little leggings that come all the way down? So we take this line out here. We give her a little bodysuit, so bring that out there. And actually, maybe we'll give her like some little adventure boots or something. So instead of cutting the leggings off, we'll do like little boot ruffles. That's pretty cute. Uh, then I think that foot was a little too long, so I'm just going to shorten it. And then I wanted to give her some big poofy shoulders. I think that'd be fun for a squirrel costume. Just some big fuzzy cuffs. Or maybe a big fuzzy shawl, even. Not that that'll make much of a difference in this pose, I don't think. Yeah, kinda. Kinda the idea. Like some fluffy wrestling pads or something. And maybe since we're doing like the kangaroo kick, we could give her like some big old gloves. Like she's really about to go beat somebody up. She's gonna kick all the meanies in the butt. And let's see, what else? Oh, she doesn't have a face, huh, guys? What are we doing for her face? We gotta give her something very appropriate. So probably we want her to look kind of mousy, right? Let's make sure her face cut kind of stays like in the center area, and we'll give her like a little button nose. And some little tiny lips. And we'll make her look very determined. She's doing a Oh no. I'm guessing that means we didn't want Chelsea to win. Or did we want Chelsea to win? Are we on Okay. So we don't want Chelsea to win. Okay. I was assuming it was a team. I assume the other thing you said, whoever the is a person. A dues. Am I saying that right? Dues. Dues. I don't know. I'm bad at aw. Well, sorry guys. I'm also not really into the sports ball typically, but I can get into team spirit. So sorry you guys' team lost. Yeah, I don't know. I like playing. I just don't get into like watching it. And then also here in the States, we have like American football, which is kind of dumb, honestly. And like nobody takes soccer seriously. Soccer is like a ladies sport here. Uh like European football. Oh, I need to go add a bunch of words to the freaking auto mod thing apparently cuz they they have like a huge list of words in the bullying category, I guess. Uh and some of them are just silly and like I don't know. I am not a 4 kids channel or anything, so uh I mean, I'll get upset with you guys if you abuse your privileges, you know. But uh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just silly. I don't I don't get why there's like a whole sport uh where we know that people have to retire at like 30 with like chronic head injuries like 30% of the time. Like Or sorry, I just said 30% because of the I don't remember what percent it is of the time actually. But it's like people retire with chronic injuries from American football a lot, like a not insignificant amount of time. And then they're usually broke by the time that they're old because they have to spend all of their money on our crappy healthcare system. And like, it's just so sad. I just don't want to watch it. And it's like the one sport that people get real big about here. And uh yeah, I just like I used to really like baseball and watching baseball, but also people kind of think that baseball is boring here. Um and I did used to play a little bit of uh tag American football and also soccer, but when you get to your teens ish here, you can't really like play sports for fun anymore. You either have to be like really competitive about it or just like not do it. Like do it on your own time, which if you are me and you're going to a school that's set up to send you to college, then you don't have a lot of free time. So, yeah, I would definitely say that, you know, you should probably not be breathing in uh chainsaws worth of sawdust without PPE. Um, but yeah, I'm one to talk. I have had my 3D printer running in my house and I don't have a respirator and I'm sure my house is not properly ventilated or whatever, so microplastics, microplastics, I'm gonna have cutlery in my brain. Yay! But also whatever. It's the new lead or something like that, the new iron, the new smoking, the new sitting. Everything is bad for you. And I think I'm just gonna give a little squirrel girl like some big fluffy poof on her head because I think that's gonna sit like with the one ear. Actually, maybe I can have it kind of like if I have it poofed up like here, and then I can have her other ear sticking out. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm not supposed to drink here because of not my age, but in fact my medication. And I'll be real. It's not always fun because for some people it is just a social thing, and every once in a while there are times I'll just like to, you know, be a little bit indulgent or whatever, but it's uh it's just I have seen that meme, but also, yeah, no, big agree. I think the age limit stuff here is silly. Also, you guys want to hear something crazy? So here in the States, in some places, as a kid, you can get married with your parents' consent, right? But everywhere here, as a kid, you cannot enter into any legal arbitration by yourself, right? So your parents can agree to marry you off, and then until you turn 18, you as a child are not allowed to file for divorce. The more you know. Isn't that lovely? Same people that just made you know, the whole big baby thing legal again. Uh so yeah. I know you can marry your second cousin in some places. I don't know about your first cousin. Maybe? I wouldn't be surprised if that was legal in some states. But you're telling me, guys, I'm living here. Ah, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. Can you actually? I was gonna look it up. Oh, wow. That is a lot more places than I was expecting, I'll be real. Also, apparently in Tennessee, you can, but only if it's a gay marriage? Which I mean, like, I guess go off, but that's really weird. Alright, well, yeah, thanks for hanging out and take care of yourself always, get your stuff done. I'll be putting these up on YouTube if you want to check stuff out later, and thanks for hanging out. Mm-hmm. And then, uh, North Carolina on the wiki, it says, except in the rare case of double first cousins. I don't know what that means. I don't know what double first cousins are. Is that like if you're half siblings two ways? I don't know. Now I have to look up what's a I might be getting into some weeds here, guys. I might not want to keep looking stuff up. What is a double first cousin? Mm. Okay. So, okay, so that's not as weird. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about, but apparently it's just like if like if I were to have a sibling and then me and my sibling got married to siblings, right? Then our respective kids would be cousins, but they would also have like genealogically cousin DNA twice, right? Because you would have the same exact grandparents, I guess. It seems like a lot of the exceptions seem to assume that people who are going to uh respectfully have intercourse with their cousins um care about being married, because it's like because the exceptions are like unless one of them is infertile and then it's fine, uh or like if they're 65 or older then they can get married. It's like you don't think they're just gonna live together in the same house if they're really that concerned about it, like, and just wait. Like I don't know, weird. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move back to family friendly territory and keep drawing our squirrel girl because I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, that was a weird rabbit hole to go down. Um, but yeah, we are really cool about kids here. We're very cool to them and we give them a lot of rights. And if you could not tell that I was dripping with sarcasm there, that's fair because I got a touch of autism, but I was just so you know. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not even our fault. Like our education is so bad. Like I have talked to people that are not like dumb people that just don't know things because like they just nobody ever told them, and uh yeah, I don't know. I say touch because I don't actually know. Because getting evaluated here in the States is pain in all the buttholes. Um, but we'll figure out eventually how much of it ism. And in the meantime, I get big ADHD. I said all the buttholes. I didn't say all my buttholes. Like, that would be weird. Yeah, my first one is the first one is confirmed for me. And the second one is three times over speculated. I just can't get somebody with like cute little stamp next to their name to actually sit down and evaluate me because insurance is really cool. Healthcare in the US is really cool. Yeah. You should always take things that your doctor gives you, and if you don't want to, you should tell your doctor that. I know it's like spooky, but also, yeah, doctors usually really are trying to help you as far as I have uh found. Sometimes they're kind of, just people and they're being a little bit incompetent and that sucks, but also they usually are actually trying to help. Oof. Yeah, well, ah ha 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 ha. See, I don't like the stairs because my knees suck. It's not a joke. I just don't like the stairs. I'm pretty sure I like tore my meniscus, my little like filament around my knee at some point. Um, and then after that, instead of being a smart person and going to the doctor right away and getting taken care of, I moved all of my stuff into my dorm in college on the second floor with my knee really hurting badly. Um, and then uh, I just like walked to all my classes like that. Uh, Doing my best to not like fall over and has to freak out and all of that. And yeah, at some point my now ex-girlfriend said, "Hey, you should probably go like check on that. Like you should probably figure out why that's, still a problem for you if it's still that bad." And at some point she convinced me I should go and see a doctor, and I did, and they were like, "Yeah, that's not good. You should get an x-ray. Here is some support, like protection stuff. Like they gave me a solid brace and some crutches um because it was that bad, and they were like, "Here is a solid brace and crutches uh because you need them because you cannot walk on that knee anymore. Don't walk on that knee, please. Figure out how to use the crutches. That is bad, and it is clearly not getting better. So, take these and then go get an x-ray." And then I took them, and then I did not get an x-ray. And then I kept going to class on my crutches. And everybody went, "Oh no, did you like break your leg or something?" I went, "No, I hurt my knee really bad like a month ago." And they're like, "A month ago? A month ago?" Yeah. Uh, I'm sure I have them around somewhere, 'cause I mean, they're probably in storage or something, but I did keep them because crutches are expensive, and what am I gonna do? Throw them out? Like, Yeah. Yeah, the US is so cool. Thankfully, I did not because my insurance did, but my insurance did have to pay for them. So, the US is very cool, guys. Don't get hurt if you live here. Won't go good for you, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty optimistic with some recent anger that I have seen in my vicinity and just in the direction of the administration in general. Um, and even though I don't have like a lot of way or anything, you know, I talk to you guys and most of you don't even live here and you know, I don't have like a huge public social network. Um, but I have seen people that aren't me that have more sway than me that are also upset like I'm upset and that has made me feel better and I have seen some of the things that uh were really indicative of you know us going down the turlet uh be less prevalent so maybe it won't always stink. I'm having a maybe it won't always stink kind of moment. But who knows? We're just seeing how things shake out right this second, I think. And if they shake out bad, maybe lots of people will move and I can buy a house. This is so cute, guys. I really like this one. Sorry, I'm like slouching. I think I'm gonna give the tail just like some extra little speckly stuff and not necessarily like a whole pattern. And just shade this little bit that's under her butt. Maybe add another little kind of shade down here. And ta-da! Isn't that cute? I think so too. Thanks, guys. Alright. I think... You know what? We did get started on time, and I have done quite a few, but I'm also not doing much today, and I'm feeling pretty chill right this second. So, and I feel bad because I didn't get the sketch daily up for you guys this week. I'm sorry. I did them and I uploaded them, and I just didn't do the video part. I just need to do that part and put it on YouTube. So we'll get a double one this week. How about that? I promise. And I am still caught up, so I won't get behind. I promise. I just yeah. This week has been a whole lot, but to make it up to you guys, I'm gonna do one extra little drawing right now, even though for like the first time ever we got started on time. And yeah, I can still draw one more, but you guys gotta give me a really cool prompt, okay? I'm gonna sit here and drink my coffee while you guys think of something epic for me to draw. And we stare at the cute little squirrel girl. Cause I have a little bit of coffee left and it's definitely very cold now. Okay. Firebird. Okay, that's a good start. I'm thinking about that. Hmm. I'm trying to think how we make that like action posies all. Oh, so true. Okay, hold on. Here, let's draw her a little squirrel. It'll just be like dashing. It'll be like the tail is flying out this way. Doing a little ride. He's gonna get you. He's all stanced up, flying through the air. Give him a little cape. Little band on his tail. Superhero band. Thanks. Okay, I think I figured out what to do about the fire orb. And this might come out terrible. So if it does, don't judge me. I am fully aware of what I'm about to try. So I'm gonna move the sketchbook though, so if you don't want to watch, don't. I'm gonna move it. Okay. Not moving anymore. Uh, yeah, for this last one, I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna make a firebird girl doing like a flying punch, you know? Like, because we didn't do. I said we were gonna do shadow boxing, and we haven't really done many. We mostly did kick poses, or we only did kick poses for the other two. Uh, so I think there was some boxing style poses in our practice, but we got to do at least one. So let's see. I think I want to see about getting it to look like she's punching at us. So I want to block in this fist. And this is the part where I am fully aware that this could go very badly because I am not typically great at proportions and perspective. So this could be really bad and this could be a bad idea. But we're trying, okay? So I'm gonna block in the fist, fist, doing that. And I'm gonna imagine it's coming like that, right? I think, and then this is gonna be Fire Girl here. This arm's gonna be like thrown back behind her. Be doing like a big ol' roar. Actually, maybe we won't. I was gonna give her a beak, but maybe we will just do like wings instead, because I want to do just like a rare face. Ooh, she looks so angry. Doing a big old punch. Maybe I did bring that out this way a little far. Maybe we'll redraw that in a second. A little bit. I want to block out the rest of this here. One leg. Kind of curled up. I think probably one leg kind of kicked out behind her, but we won't really see. Maybe we can give her like some talons or something. It's kind of sharp little boots. And then we want big old freaking wings to be coming out. Like which Okay, you guys see the vision? Are you starting to get it? Is it looking cool? Lots of like flamey, fiery hair. And birds kind of have like just black eyes, so maybe we will just give her like spooky black eyes. Maybe we'll add like a little thing on her face, like maybe she's wearing a mask, but you can't really tell. Aw, thanks. This part is really messy already though, so I'm gonna try and clean that up a little. Like I said, I'm a little bit out of my depth on purpose on this one because no worries, no worries. Like I said, the lurkers are also always appreciated. I appreciate everybody just hanging out and chilling however they want, and lurkers are also big engagement, so I appreciate you guys for real. Go off, do your own art, hang out, whatever. It's all good for me. Thank you. Just add like some definition to some of his hair so you can kind of tell where it's coming from, because right now it just kind of looks like space around the head. I mean, not that that isn't what it's supposed to look like anyway, but you know, look at it more defined space. Uh, I think, yeah, who knows? Maybe they're just chill guys. Maybe some of them are cold even. Who knows? I never met a firebird. And then the fire mission attacked. Did you guys see how close we're getting to being able to get cute little like pay for ads and stuff? It's gonna be cute. And then I can like purposefully turn them on uh during the human maintenance, I think. So we can have like cute little intermission. It'll be great. Uh, and always thank you guys. I think I need. Here, I should check because I just got a couple more. So thank you guys for that. As you guys can see, all my cute little notification things are follows right now. So thanks to Uproarious and Neon Ninja 66 and Niccolo 1103 and Soul Patchy 3 and whoever whoever else is below you guys. I appreciate you too. Uh, yeah, nah, human maintenance is crazy. I didn't choose to have this stinking meat suit. How come I gotta have a stinking meat suit? Why can't I just be a cute little brain in a bubble, working on the computer, drawing uh Animorph superheroes? Hold on. Let me check what I actually need though. Sorry, I'm just I think they must have changed the thing because now there's two. Right, they were talking about this. So they just changed a bunch of freaking stuff about the way that partner and affiliate and stuff works on Twitch. Uh so I guess technically um technically they don't have a follower count for partner anymore, I guess. It's just about concurrent viewers and I need a freak load more for that, but also like for the other ones, I just need a couple more uh for like the littler stuff uh like I think I just need affiliate to get and not actually partner to get the sub thing. Anyway, sorry. I'm staring at numbers now. I'll stop doing that. But yeah, they have recently like reworked a bunch of the way that that stuff works, so I will have to go and yeah, that's okay though. I don't I'm pretty sure like yeah, I mean my numbers are all pretty good and I appreciate you guys and you guys all help my numbers so good. So thank you, thank you. And I I'm pretty sure if I just like streamed more, some of these other numbers would be fine for partner. But yeah, that is a big old ask, especially when I just got a bunch of extra stuff dumped on me. So watch out for it. Who knows? We will probably stream more eventually, but uh, and eventually might be sooner rather than later, depending on if my like basic overview of these numbers is what I think it is. But we'll look more closely. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind doing it. I like hanging out with you guys and uh who knows, maybe we'll start doing some little impromptu like sketch daily things, or maybe if I have some time next week and I actually want to do my nails, we'll have another nail stream. It's been a minute since we did that, but that was fun, I think. So we'll see. We'll see what happens and what I think after I look at all those numbers a little more carefully, not on stream with you guys, and when I have like brain for it, specifically monotasking and all that. Oh, no, mostly it's just like convincing myself to do it. I I just have like all sorts of crap to do, guys, and I need to make more time for it is all I think. And it seems like I need to make more time up here out of nothing recently, and I'm just doing my best. But when I get a little more settled down and things worked out and all that here, probably we will get some more streams if those numbers are what I think they are. It's so true. When am I sup- I'm supposed to be getting better at sleeping too. When am I supposed to have time for that? Oh yeah. No, I did. I did see all the well wishes on Reddit, and if you messaged me on Reddit and I didn't respond, I appreciate the heck out of you so much. and thank you for checking up on me. I just didn't get back to it because I haven't really been doing a whole lot of extra this week. But yeah, no, thank you for all the well wishes. And if you want to send me more well wishes, I will totally read them. No promises I'm going to respond. Uh, if you send me well wishes and also ask me a question, I will probably get tricked into responding. So if you want a gimmick for hacking me, go right ahead. There you go. I'm giving it to you guys for free because I like engagement. But yeah, I just uh like I'm right now realizing that I should have done something earlier instead of being appropriate and doing it after my stream. I'm gonna do it on my phone right now while you guys can't see me and I'm chatting anyway. Um, yeah. Nah, I am easily hackable and I think everybody is actually easily hackable and most people are probably just a lot less open about that because they would not like to be easily hackable, but being easily hackable, guys, actually pretty cool if you use it appropriately because your brain is just a machine. If you can make the machine do what you want, like isn't that the point? Uh so I'm very open about hacking my brain because I really like the idea that I can make it do what I want. But I also get that some people are not as comfortable with the idea of separating uh the conscious human entity that exists somehow in the brain machine from the brain machine. I get that that's not so cozy for everyone, so like you don't gotta. But I also think that there's a lot of benefit in understanding that you are in fact like some weird little blip of existence pushed on top of a brain machine that's just a brain machine, you know? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm not even necessarily saying that like we got one of those or anything. I'm just saying like some people don't like admitting that they are like physical, mechanical things in a way that can be manipulated. Um, that just gets really uncomfortable for some people. And like if that's you, yeah, no judgment. I get it. I get that that's not cozy as a thought for everybody. But like I also think that for me, admitting that really helps me make sure that I do the things I need to do. Like I can be like, "Hey, I am a brain machine inside of a brain, and if I really don't like sleeping, and I'm not really that good at it. But I'm also a brain machine in a brain, and if I don't try to get better at it, I will be tired forever. Like I just will. And that is stinky, but it also means that I should work on it, you know? I think, you know, I don't think that. See, I think the thing with the milk going in second, or going in first, sorry, is not so much that people actually care. It's just that some people think of it like a thought experiment and they go, ha ha ha. Some people like have some actual goofy reason that they like doing that. And some people just like being contrarian, right? And then the people who get really upset about the other side, where they're like, no, you have to put the cereal in first. You have to put the cereal in first. It's people that are really rigid thinkers and people that really need that stability to be consistent among other people, right? Like it's not about it's not about even the cereal. It's about people thinking that everybody has to do the thing that they do because your thing doesn't make sense. I think that a lot of little social arguments come down to that. It's just everybody has to do this thing that is my way because your way doesn't make sense. And honestly, like, I think that is the silly, rigid part of all of those arguments. Like, I don't care. Stand or sit when you use the toilet. What do I give a crap if I mean, as long as you're clean, like, put your milk in your cereal or put your cereal in orange juice. That's freaking weird to me, but if you like it, probably there's some reason that you like that. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's nasty, and if you're, like, around me, I'm not going to let you eat that around me because it'll make me feel weird. But, like, if you want to go do that in your own space by yourself, what do I care? Like, I think probably, yeah, for the most part, people that are just like, I gotta put the milk in second, or you're being like inefficient. Or see, I like ketchup. I just don't want to drink it. That seems like too much ketchup. I mean, if you want that much ketchup, like you go right ahead. I'm literally saying like to each his own here, but like also I don't like that much ketchup. Or are you like dipping it in the ketchup? What's happening? So tomato soup. So you're having tomato soup. I mean, that is basically what tomato soup is. See, and that is why we tell our doctors when our medications aren't going so good. Because let me tell you, I was that was me, and then my freaking meds started working after like a million and 2 years and attempts of me going to the doctor, and now I genuinely could not imagine going back. So yeah, just I know it's not what you want to hear because it seems like really shitty and it is. But like also you do gotta keep trying or it doesn't get any better. Ha ha. Yeah, apparently that's what they gave my sister for her brain recently. And she seems like she's doing pretty good, so I've heard lots of studies on that have been going really well. Um, but yeah, probably colleagues are something you gotta just work through and not medicate away. Uh, Probably doesn't get very effective no matter how many times you try with that. Also, I think I'm getting just about done with our fire our firebird girl. Maybe we'll add just like some flamey little background details. Oh, oh, I get you there. Certainly, at least one person I would much rather be just medicated away at the moment. So I got it. You're there. But be good to yourself. Don't do it. Be nice. Be nice to you. You deserve it. All you guys deserve it. You're always so nice to me. This is coming out so cool. I was worried this was gonna be bad, but it's not. Look at that, guys. It's not bad. How did that happen? I get that. I'm not sure. Maybe just like the pointedness is just bird. Or is there another bird girl that's like, I don't know. I don't know either, but I agree. A cool one? Look at that, guys. That's actually really fucking cool. That's that's so epic, honestly. That's maybe one of my favorite things I've done in a hot minute. Hot minute. True. Hmm. Okay, okay, not the direction I was thinking, but it's definitely got something. Um, what about Phoenix Fatale? Like femme fatale, but Phoenix. We can spell it with an E. Or I mean with an F. I can't. Don't listen to me. Yeah, yeah, it's also just like it's just the name for the mythological firebird in English, and it's also a big city in Arizona. It's like the big city in Arizona. It's like our capital. I think it is. Our, maybe I can't remember if it's actually like our main capital city or if it's like just a big city that everybody knows, but it's yeah. Yep. Yep. That's a good one. Okay, hold on. I want to spell it like Phoenix. Nah, I'm doing Phoenix Fatale. I like it too much. It's catched in my brain. Sorry, guys. No voting this time. Yep. ADHD said so. It's so true though. Sometimes, sometimes the ADHD just says, yeah, nah, it's this one. Nah, it's this one. Nah, it's this one. That's so good. Okay, maybe if I don't think up a better prompt for next week, we'll do that as like the whole day, because that is a great idea. It's actually so good. I'm going to write it down so that I remember it, because I really do like that idea. Okay, you can also remind me if I forget, because I'll have it written down. Okay. I have your ideas saved for later in paper. Epic. Okay, well then everybody has to show up next week. We'll have a grand old time drawing the Rainbow Avengers. And what if we do just like a heart with a little flame in it? Ta-da. That's pretty badass, honestly. This one is so good. I was not expecting it to be good, guys. And I'm very impressed with myself. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, I definitely could have spent more time on the lettering because that made it look a little silly. But, yeah, the drawing though, oof. I think that's maybe some of my best, like, outward perspective that I've done, like, maybe ever. Like, you can definitely tell that at least she's supposed to be punching at us, even if, like, all of the everything isn't perfect. Like, you can tell what's supposed to be happening for sure. It's all very readable at the very least, which is, yeah, I'm very impressed with myself on that one. Thank you guys. Since I'm not like an old Jedi master artist or anything, I just draw, you know. I I don't have a million and 2 years of practicing anatomy, and I think that one came out really good anyway. So yeah, and with that, uh oh, thank you. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys for being so nice to me. I probably should go be nice to my cats and everything. But I appreciate you hanging out. Uh It's okay. We'll figure it out. This will be red, and then we'll figure it out. Or maybe this will be orange, and we'll figure out red. I'm sure we can figure it out together next week. And I'm gonna sign off, but I appreciate all of you. Thank you for lurking or chatting or whatever it was that you were up to today. I appreciate the all the engagement from everybody. And apparently we might get more opportunities for you guys to engage with me here soon. Uh, yeah, no, we'll figure it out. I appreciate you guys being creative for me though, because sometimes the brain don't do it. Uh, um, I will let you guys all be my muses next week. So have a lovely, lovely week. If you guys missed something here and you want to check it out, this is going to go up here on Twitch after this. And obviously, I've got all my backlog up on YouTube. Didn't get the sketch daily out this week. Sorry about that. I have been so busy and overwhelmed, but I will have both sketch dailies up, double sketch daily on Tuesday for you guys. And if you guys want to check out any of those are always up on YouTube, and I try to put them up individually as art on the subreddit, or sorry, not on the subreddit, but on Reddit, and you guys can find it through the subreddit. If you guys want to go check out the subreddit, that's where we have our cute little community forum, and if you guys want to tell me nice things, or if you want to post your art to each other, or be little cute stitches, I appreciate all of that. And if you want a place to do that, go ahead and head on over there. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you guys need to keep your oxygen, then make sure it's attached to your face before you help anybody else with theirs, because there's a reason they say it on the airplane. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful week. Appreciate each and every one of you. Stay safe, stay happy, stay cool, all of that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.